It's good to see brothers Bob, Tom, and Larry Walker in the winner's circle a moment ago, with sons and nephews and cousins present. Fun time at the Illinois State Fair, and it continues with race 8. The review stakes for 3-year-old trotting fillies, $41,000 on the line. Number 1, My Tiara, owned by Brian Penske Stable Incorporated of Downers Grove, Tom Crouch of Lexington, Kentucky. Penske Stables of Plato, Minnesota, trained and driven by Brian Penske. 1A, Hottest Star, is owned by Tom Crouch and Brian Penske, trained by Brian Penske. Eric Ledford is up. Number 2, Mars Bar, owned by Armstrong Brothers of Englewood, Ontario, trained by Jimmy Tactor, Dave Miller in the bike. Number 3, Dig That Girl, owned by Next Star Racing Stable of Lexington, Kentucky, trained by Mario Zwinetti, Andy Miller driving. Number 4, Darlene, owned by Darlene McNulty of Lamont, trained by Mark O'Mara, he's the driver. Number 5, Chips Commission, owned by Marshall and Lois Field of Rochester Hills, Michigan, trained by Jim Eaton, the driver is Dave McGee. Number 6, Wedding Singer, owned by Lindy Farms of Somersville, Connecticut, by the estate of Paul Negito and by Antoinette Negito of Jobstown, New Jersey, trained by Paul Boer, the driver John Campbell. Number 7, India Hall, is owned by Bob and Gail Sanders of Manuka, Donald Jennings of Morris, Illinois, trained by Bob Sanders, the driver Randy Jacobs. Number 8, Norway But My Way, owned by Stein Soley of Delray Beach, Florida, by Joe Sirocco of Brecksville, Ohio, and by Per Clausen of Norway, trained by Arlet Egan, the driver Tony Morgan. Number 9, Spice on Ice, owned by Scuderia Gardasena of Italy, trained by John Johnson of Sweden. The driver is Bernd Lindstedt. And number 10, Always Victorious, owned by Alla Nuova Sabara Stable of Pompano Beach, Florida, trained and driven by Italy's Mario Zwinetti. 5 minutes until post. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Spice on Ice for the lead. Norway But My Way is there. Mars Bar down toward the inside. These three come to the front together, and Mars Bar moves up toward the rail. My Tiara on a break as they go to the first turn. Mars Bar has the lead. Spice on Ice on the far outside. Norway But My Way is in between horses, and Dig That Girl sneaks up the rail from 4th into 3rd, just a length and a half off the lead. Further back, Hottest Star toward the inside moves up into 4th, as Spice on Ice backs up to find cover against the rail in 5th. 27-1 for the opening quarter. Onto the back stretch. There goes Norway But My Way to the lead, 3 parts of a length. Mars Bar second. Dig That Girl to the outside third. 2.5 more lengths to Hottest Star. Spice on Ice. Darlene in the center of the pack, flanked by Wedding Singer, India Hall, Always Victorious, and Chips Commission, who is next to last, My Tiara, the distant trailer. Dig That Girl takes the lead by a length. They're halfway home in 54 and 3/5 seconds. And here comes Mars Bar to the outside, taking second, away from Norway But My Way. 2.5 more to Hottest Star, another 3.5 to Wedding Singer, Spice on Ice, India Hall, Darlene, Always Victorious, Chips Commission, and My Tiara is far back, trailing the field. At the 3/4, Dig That Girl leads it by a half length. And here comes Mars Bar inching forward on the outside. Norway But My Way is third, 2 lengths off the lead. 3/4, 1:23 and 2/5. Wedding Singer is 5 lengths off the lead in 4th. Then Hottest Star. They're 3 wide battling the lead, turning for home. Dig That Girl, Norway But My Way on the far outside. Mars Bar between them in 3rd, and she's rough gated in the stretch. Wedding Singer to 3rd. Here comes Norway But My Way to the lead, past Dig That Girl. Wedding Singer coming on for second. Mars Bar on a break. It's going to be Norway But My Way. Norway But My Way wins it, 153 flat. It was 4 lengths back to Wedding Singer in second, and Dig That Girl was third. Into the winner's circle, the winner of the review stakes for 3-year-old trotting fillies, and of all the great fillies that have come through this race, she's the fastest ever in this event. 153, Norway But My Way. Henry Johansson is going to pick up the caretaker's medallion, being presented by Stephanie Pennington right now. Steve Brown is in the winner's circle, along with wife Martha, to make the presentation of the Review Stakes trophy, and they bred this Donna Rail filly through their Dunrovin stud in Kentucky. Arnold Egan is the trainer. Stein Soley, Joe Sirocco, and Per Clausen of Florida, Ohio, and Norway are the owners. Only the filly's second lifetime win. She knocked 6 seconds off her lifetime best. It's official, 8-6 exacta, $26.40. As Steve and Martha Brown make the trophy presentation, let's talk to Tony Morgan. Tony was just chatting with Arnold Egan, who is from Norway. We always see a lot of Europeans here for these Grand Circuit trotting events. Tony, looking at this program, you had not driven this filly before, at least not recently. How soon did you find out you would be the driver for this filly?
This afternoon when I got here, I raced her sister a few years ago named Box Trot, and she was a very nice filly for these same people, and they ended up putting me on this one.
Tony is a 3-time national leading dash-winning driver. He leads the standings nationally right now. He's won more races this year than any driver in North America. Tony, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tony Morgan.